Okay, this is scaling and rotation feature here, tutorial. If you put your mouse over the 3D space here, hit your control up arrow. If you don't see this screen, hit your control up arrow again. If your mouse happens to be over this bottom tool area here, when you hit control up arrow, it'll make it full screen. Let's put our 3D space back into full screen. I'm going to zoom in a little bit with my scroll wheel. If I use my middle mouse button and go to the right middle of the screen, click my middle mouse button, I'm going to rotate this cube so that I can see all sides of it. And we're going to talk about rotating first. If I hit the R button on my keyboard, that stands for rotate, and you see I'm rotating this cube now independently wherever I want. I'm going to hit escape and it'll go back to where it was. As you see, we have this red line here, and then we have a green line, and then we have this blue arrow going the other way. Those correspond to the axis. The yellow line here is the y-axis. If I want to rotate this on the y-axis, I'll hit R, Y, and then you notice it turns this, change the color of the yellow, and it treats it as if there is a pole running through the center of the cube, and I'm rotating it on the pole, and that's the y-axis. If I hit the X button, same thing here. You see the x-axis has changed. It's got now a dotted line with it, and I can rotate only along the x-axis, and it's like there's just a pole going through there. Same thing with the Z. If I want to rotate this on the z-axis, if you hit the letter Z, you'll see that you are rotating along the x-axis. I'm going to hit escape. Now we're going to talk about scaling. We're going to go to View, Front. Now we have a cube. I'm using my middle mouse button to kind of move this around a little bit. I'm going to go back into Front View, View, Front. Let's say I want to make this kind of into a coffin-like shape. Well, I hit the S button, and as you see, this is getting bigger and smaller, but I only want to scale this on the x-axis. So if I hit X, now you see that we're scaling it along the x-axis. We'll hit our left mouse button and take a look at it, and we're kind of close to a coffin here, but I don't really think that it's deep enough. So I'm going to scale it on the y-axis. If you're not sure, if you're not looking at it from the same view, you can go to View, Top View, and you'll see that the yellow line is going forward and or up and down. And so we're looking at it from the top. I want to make this deeper, so I hit S and then Y, and you'll see that you are scaling it along the y-axis. Left mouse button, and now we have a coffin. Real quick, a couple of shortcut tools. If I hit S and I'm scaling this, as you see, it's getting bigger and smaller. Now if I only want to move this in very small increments, let's say that I want to get right to a certain line. Say that I want to get right on this line that you see. You probably can't see it on this tutorial, but you hit the shift button. Shift button slows it down, and you can get more precise. And then if you hit the control button, you'll notice it snaps on increments of 1. And there is a good way for you to measure those increments, or to at least see what they are, but I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to get in that in my next tutorial with transform properties. So that's the basics of scaling and rotation. Thank you very much. And you can see my other tutorials at www.iowideopenmedia.com/blender. Thank you.